And good morning.
Yo.
Good morning.
Hopefully that did it.
It's the intro again. I said the intro.
All right, cool.
Cool. I don't see. Yep, I'm in.
All right, and we on. Good morning, y'all. We had some tech issues this morning, episode
Right.
48.
But we're going to jump right in.
Jay?
We were talking about Meek Mill's. Wait, did they even hear the intro at all?
No.
Okay, well, today's show, we're talking about Shima. What we got again? Hit them again.
We got the Meek Mill giving kids $20. We have the sugar babies, sugar parents. Y'all know something about that. I heard. Also, gratuity. Should it be included, yes or no?
Right. So first we going into Meek Mill's.
Because we had already started the conversation.
Yeah. So Meek Mill's ran up on some kids who look like they may be struggling from poverty. I don't know, but they was selling water.
They was selling water, bro.
They was hustling water.
Yeah, they was hustling
water. It looked like it was over there in one of them countries where it be all
whatever it is. They was selling water.
They was selling water, and he gave them a dub only. Now I got a problem with that. Jason feels that it's $20 for them to go reinvest and maybe sell more water.
Yeah,
I agree with that, but they could have invested $50 too.
Okay, but then if he would have gave him 50, somebody would be like, "Oh, he could have gave him 100. Oh, he could have gave him 1,000."
Nah, I keep going up now. I would keep going up.
Listen, they still got to get out there and hustle.
Okay, you said in another country. Shonda said it was in Atlanta.
Yeah,
it looked like
hey,
Hey, Shonda.
Thanks, Shonda.
hey,
I watched the video this morning. Look, I wasn't prepared. That's what happened. I was half asleep looking at the video. It looked like it was somewhere else.
Look.
In a land far away.
Look.
In a developing country near you.
Look. So, like I said, they was blessed with $20.
Right.
You know, no matter how much money that man had in his pocket, he still blessed them kids with $20 extra than what they had, without getting anything in return.
So am I not
Free
showing
money.
any? So am I not
free money?
Free money.
So I'm
free 99.
Hey, you know they say you never help anybody by doing something for them. So, you know,
Yeah, he just
$20. And the one kid said, "Man, they not gonna split this, Meek. Like you know this. Like I'm not getting a part of this dub.
Right.
Like that dude right there is not gonna break. You know, he's not gonna split it.
Right.
But how much publicity did they get? You know, you got. That's how I look at it. I look at it a little differently because I feel mixed about it. Like he could have obviously gave him more money. He has more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
But how much publicity did they get?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
They should actually take that and run with it because that's priceless. I mean, they
also,
damn near celebrities right now.
Yeah, but I think that when he asked the question, what's the cause, that was like their little 2 minutes of fame. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
If they would have had a cold answer
elevator.
down.
Right.
That nigga said, what's the water hustle?
Yeah.
You know, but
Right.
that's what made me feel like it was somewhere else too. Because water is shorted. It's a shortage of water. All right.
Hey,
some of them
man.
other
Hey,
countries.
there no shortage of water, bro.
Hey, you want this
They
to be
always say
a foreign country
I
so
don't know
bad.
why I thought it was like that. But the niggas was hustling water.
Be like, they look thirsty.
Man.
He was like, "Hey, man," but I think
G said, you know, my bad, G. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you got to ask yourself this: how much would you have to pay somebody like Meek Mill to post a video of your product or your brand or even you?
Right.
That's gonna
a lot
cost.
of exposure.
So they got some exposure, and then on the flip side, a lot of other rappers, some did it out of love, or some celebrities did it out of love to support. They actually found the kids, and you know, kind of took them on a shopping spree, got them right, got them clothes. So this done turned into something.
So they should be thanking Meek, homie. Guess
But
what?
the
They got way more.
backlash on Meek is bad. Like
$20.
Twitter, Instagram, they've been going in on him because they're like, really a dub.
Oh, so they see. Well, I still make it right. You still have
the
your
majority
opinion.
of people, I would say, agree with how exactly what you said. How you
Come
feel.
on.
They like
Jay,
that dub.
Jay.
Okay.
Nigga, you
I'm
would have
still
gave him
not
a
breaking
dub.
for that.
We would have gave him a dub.
I wouldn't have. I probably would have gave him $1 and wouldn't have took the water.
I'm just saying this nigga got albums out there that's going platinum.
What that mean?
That's facts.
What does that mean?
Streaming and shit.
You don't know what else this man is doing behind
And
behind the closed doors. You know what other charities he's probably contributing to or anything else. So he could be donating $1 million a year, and he probably not saying nothing about it. But he gonna get backlash for $20. Man, come on, yo. Y'all need to really look.
That's kind of
And then you think about it like,
look, unless wait a minute, hold on. Unless everybody who made a comment about it gave them kids more than $20 that Meek Mill gave them, shut up. Look,
I do want to say that Meek has been a huge. He's made a huge impact in prison reform.
exactly.
And I don't know. I can't call it. You know what I mean? Do what you gonna do when you give. But anyway.
Exactly. They need to set up a GoFundMe for them kids and be like, I'll put in more than Meek Mill. If they feel like that's what they need to do.
Brandon said he could have gave him a dub each.
Man, Brandon, guess what?
Take
you
your
give him a
ass
dub
down
each. Yeah.
Nah,
What if he didn't have no
For-
cash in his pocket? What if he just had his little phone and his little debit card? You know
In
what I
every
mean?
verse
Probably
he
did
rap,
that.
he always saying he got bands on him and shit.
But
You
listen,
ain't-
something is better than nothing. Everybody want to say what he could have
He's like, I'm
done.
not buying it.
Listen,
and then look, how many kids you gonna give a thou wow to or whatever y'all think he
Exactly.
should? How much should he have gave the kids?
I would have gave I'd have gave each kid a dub.
Look,
Man, it was like
Once
7,
again-
8 kids out there, and you know,
That's $160.
yeah.
Listen.
But what I think,
That's
would you
140.
also have posted them?
I either would have gave them a dub each, or I don't know exactly what I would have gave them, or I would have did something more for their hustle. I would have like invested into the hustle.
So you roll up out here, some kids like, hey, this the water hustle.
And I'm rolling like Meek, and I got it like that. What y'all niggas selling?
Are you gonna post them?
I'm
Maybe he's gonna work
See,
with them
I'm-
later.
see,
and
that's
help
what-
him
that's
with
what
the
I can't
cost.
get over.
You know
I
what
don't know,
mean?
but I'm gonna just say if
What up, Steve?
if I'm rolling like Meek and I see 8 kids selling water and I got it like that, I might get them. I might bless them. $500 for a little kid. That's a lot of money for a little kids.
Good morning, Steve.
Right.
I don't know.
Look,
Go do
look.
something.
I agree
Look,
with Shonda saying we need to stop
too.
telling people how to spend their money.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Like the
'Cause what if
bottom
he's gonna
line
give them
is,
time? What if he works with them? You know,
Right.
coming up with the cost.
Look, man.
Still gave him something. But damn, that's tight.
More. When I listen, often, going to Target, you see some kids selling some
Eminem,
Chocolate.
M&Ms or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go and probably gave them $1, $5. I don't even take the candy.
Right, I'll
But
take
I
my
wish a
candy.
nigga would tell me, "Oh, Jason, you making more money than that. You could give more." I would slap the shit out of you, bro. Don't tell me I spent
Right.
my money.
You could have gave them all 5.
Hey,
Yeah, you could have gave them all 5s. Come on, bro.
To me, the part that just stands out to me is that he posted them to his social media or took a video and put it out there.
He posted it.
I mean, somebody took the video
was-
from inside the car. So my thing is like,
so
if-
was he recording himself doing a good deed? Was that-
I think it backfired.
That's only
but-
$20, bro.
But
That's
to
only
me-
$20.
Check it
I don't
out,
think he was
though.
trying to get credit for that.
But to post those people to a platform like that, or even to record those kids and they get out, that's priceless, man. Like you can't. That dub is just a dub that they gonna spend anyway. But maybe seeing this and having this moment and having other rappers step up to them and seeing this dialogue that they've created, you never know if that might impact one of them to go in a different direction or to really go about they hustle in a different way, because that's priceless.
Hey, man, post this what Damon put. Short of adopting them
Oh yeah,
kids.
I posted that.
Oh, you posted it
I put
already?
it back up. Yeah.
Yeah, short of adopting them kids and paying for their college, people gonna criticize. So once again, it wouldn't have been. It'd have just kept on going. Oh, you gave him 1,000. That's not enough.
I understand
Like,
that
come
logic
on.
too, but I
Or they
wouldn't have
talk
did
about you for
that.
giving them too much money. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, because what can people really do when you hand them something? You
I
know?
think so. You don't think there's a certain amount of money, like a gray area, where if he would have been up in that area, nobody would be tripping?
I mean, it can go both ways. Just like they say, they're gonna criticize you for doing it and not doing it. So
Look,
it don't
if he would have
matter.
gave up them
Damned
cats
if you
a
do,
dollar
damned
and
if you
took the
don't.
water, if he'd have gave them cats a dollar and took the water, he still would have.
He could have gave him 100 and like Meek Mill only gave $100 bill
Yeah,
to 7
man.
kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can never do what everybody thinks you should do. You can always piss somebody off. But to me, damn the money, man. This dude posted you, you know what I'm saying? They done made that back 10 times. Because here's the flip side. If he would have gave them all the dub or $100 or whatever figure you think in your head was appropriate and not posted it and just left it at that, that money would have been gone. Them kids would have spent it already.
Right.
And
That's
and
right,
you
you
would have
did
never
mention-
heard about them.
Because you did mention earlier that a lot of people started donating to him,
Yeah.
helping him out.
They got-
he put them on, then he
This-
set them up.
This done turned into something. So
Right.
I see if people want to, try to, count somebody's money and spend it for them. That's one argument, but I think that's wrong. But I feel like, man, he helped him out. So
no, definitely.
I mean,
when it's all said and done,
and that's that.
right?
And that's that. Moving right along.
Sugar babies.
Sugar baby.
Ooh,
I wish we would have went into the
Come here,
tipping
girl.
thing, but let's go into the sugar babies.
them
Sugar
niggas,
parents.
y'all like them men with all them keys. They
What
be
you mean?
them sugar daddies, them old niggas. They'll have like 400 keys. Remember? That's what
Mike Epps
Mike
said.
F said that.
Shout out to Mike Epps. He just lost his mom's, man.
Rest
R.I.P.
in peace.
Praying for you, bro. You know,
Sure.
I know it's very tough, bro. Keep
Yeah.
your head up, man. But yeah,
Who got a sugar daddy out there in the chat
man,
room?
nobody ain't gonna say nothing about
First
who
of
they
all,
got.
I'm gonna tell you how this came up. We had somebody that was like, once this all settles and COVID is over, they're gonna get themselves an arrangement.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
They tired
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
COVID done put some things into perspective for them, and they no longer want to deal with a relationship. It was older gentleman, but it was like they're gonna get an arrangement next time, and we started talking about this, and
Yeah, that's how that
you
brung
do a
up.
little
Yeah.
research, and it's like, man, this sugar bad. I didn't even know sugar parents was a thing. I didn't know. I heard
Sugar
sugar daddy, but I guess you
They
got
got
a
sugar
sugar
mama,
mama.
you know.
Yeah, so yeah,
Sugar parents.
Everybody getting paid, but I was like, man, to me, is that prostitution?
Yeah.
Or is it,
Well,
little, is it
On the video, I watched the video. They said
Is it
that it wasn't just intimacy. You know what I mean? It was gifts. It was help. It was just companionship at times. You know, I guess
okay.
it's up to you.
Yeah,
It's
I
up to
mean,
you. You know.
It's all a
Is that-
indirect and direct situation going
so
on.
that's illegal?
Yeah.
What they doing?
And
And
Sugar.
they have
It's legal.
websites. They said Bumble for anybody who needs it. Bumble and Seeking.
Look, hey, you put it out
Bumble
there like
and
they
Seeking.
like they hiring.
Nah, that's.
If you need that, looking for that.
I
think
know.
you gotta let. I think
There you
that's
go.
that's just grown people, man.
Yeah.
You gotta let people do what they gonna do. I
For
mean,
sure.
I don't know. That ain't
Hey,
my
man.
business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
some people need some companionship, and they gonna pay for it.
Right.
right.
But it's
And
not
just like Charlie Sheen said, you don't pay him to stay. You pay him to no, my bad. You don't pay him to screw him. You pay him to leave. Like so, you pay for the convenience. So,
Talking about Wild Boy Charlie Sheen.
huh?
You talking about Wild Boy Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
those were sugar babies.
That's the Wild Boy right there.
Those were sugar babies that was with Charlie. Them wasn't sugar babies.
Them twins?
They were sugar babies.
You think they wasn't? They
Hey,
was
man.
they was what, twins and sisters?
When
Right?
was this?
Oh man, when Charlie Sheen was at his peak, bro.
Oh,
he said he
man.
had some chicks. They was live-ins. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
definitely that sugar
But
daddy
I-
behavior.
I can understand the point of you not wanting to deal with
Headaches.
all the things that come with a relationship when you get to be retirement age and all of that. If that's what you
Right.
want to do, hey,
I think it. Who does it look more bad on though? The guy or the woman, or the sugar parent or the sugar child?
Who said it gotta look bad?
I don't. Hey,
I am
you
the
know
beholder,
what?
bro.
I
am
mean,
the beholder.
apparently, yeah, exactly. Apparently, it's
I
they
mean-
want to do.
Hey
Facts.
man, some of us,
No, I think
Because it almost seems more understanding for the parent. You get older, you may not be able to get nobody. You might want somebody to come around. You just can't get anybody to come around, so you go off paying for that, right?
No, that's not how he got the house in Virginia.
And then you
homie.
have the person that's reciprocating all of the stuff, which is the child. That might look a little whack on your part. Like, man, you out here, homie, you out here sleeping with old ass women and shit.
And we don't
Hey.
mean child per se. These are adults.
Well, I shouldn't-
for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sugar
Hey, look,
YouTube
look, wait a
and
minute.
everybody. These are consenting adults.
Like, I might
Wait a
get
minute, time
if
out.
I'm
I
a
gotta bring
kid-
something to your attention.
Right.
What?
They said this chat room was super silent. Nobody tried to talk about.
I'm
Hey,
telling you, it's a few
hey,
in there, probably.
It might be some sugar,
It's some sugar, baby.
sugar.
That's
Like-
why I asked it from the
They don't want to
get-go.
give up
Hey.
dear payroll.
They don't want to give up their stories.
Yeah,
Oh,
come on
man.
now. A lot of people ain't working right now in 2020. Stop
$10.99.
Hey man,
playing.
Nah,
Yeah.
I do understand it though. So
Yeah,
it's
like I think like if you would understand me more as a if I was 60, 70 years old, now I was just a whack man at this point, but I had a lot of bread. Like you see them at the club sometimes. Like they can't get nobody.
This dude.
They can't get nobody unless they got the bread.
You said people at the club.
Like you'll see a lot of sugar daddies. I've seen them at the club. Like a bona fide sugar daddy. He can't get nobody without this money. This man got on all, all white.
But what if you just got some bread and you're in a relationship and you just want to take care of somebody, but you want it to be, light. Like you don't want to, you don't want all the.
What if you just want to come in town for a weekend?
I understand the parent, even though I wouldn't do nothing like that. But I understand the older person in the situation more than the younger person. Like the younger person, you might be getting these benefits from it. You may be getting money, but you still got to lay with this. Potentially have to lay with this old individual, and that's a little nasty.
I mean,
but older gentleman, older woman,
like I'm 35,
but it don't always have to be physical.
Yeah, it don't. It's
that's
just
what it most of the time is. Though.
It ain't. It's not always. It's just that attention.
So these old
companionship.
Men,
yeah.
So these old men ain't tapping these little young sugar.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong.
Hey, look at
yes, but sometimes it ain't like that.
Hey, I think that remember the movie? It's been movies like that where people have had companions they pay for, and then they don't really. It never evolves into a romance or into like physical intimacy and all of that stuff. So it's out there. It's a way.
First of all, Pretty Woman was a cult classic, and everybody used to love Pretty Woman. That movie is straight up about. Like pay prostitution.
Oh, that's cold. He said Shonda's lying.
So,
that's different. I think that's why I asked that because I don't believe they're the same, but I just put it out there to draw a distinction. Like,
oh, Michael brought up a good point. Isn't paying for a therapist kind of the same thing?
I agree. I agree to some degree, but see, a therapist not gonna go on vacation with you. Like, I saw a little video that was on Vice, and they were talking about some sugar babies, and they were saying like sometimes they just go on vacation, sometimes they do like play board games with some of these older people. It's not always
sometimes they
just
buy
smash.
Sometimes they
stocks. I saw one dude on there.
College tuition.
Facts.
Rent.
Hey, teach his own, man. We gotta move on.
I mean, we live in California. Y'all know how high this
it's expensive
state is out here.
Yeah. Speaking of expenses, we gotta move along, y'all. Gratuity.
Oh, we gonna jump into gratuity?
We got 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Gratuity. Should that be included?
Hey, man.
Is it cool when people include your tip?
Now,
I'm gonna be. I do feel that the tip and everything should be included into the meal when you go to a restaurant. But since it's not, we got to pay. We got to pay for our service. Because, other than that, you can go get that to go, bro.
So you cool with it?
I used to be a waiter. Hell
check this out.
How you feel?
I am in an industry where tips are greatly appreciated, right?
Greatly
appreciated. Absolutely.
And when I do go out.
Wait a minute. Can you say that one more time?
I said I'm in an industry where tips are greatly appreciated.
Greatly appreciated.
We're barbers, hairstylists. So I get the tips, and when I go out to places, I basically understand the whole premise behind tipping, and I appreciate people's service and hard work, and I make sure I tip well. But I disagree. I do not think it should be included automatically because it's an expression of appreciation above the price that you have to pay.
Let me interject.
If I have to pay that price, that's not a tip. Let me still tip and just raise your prices. I'd rather you include it in the price, because what's happening here is they're not paying these servers and these hostess, and they're paying them in some states with like $2 an hour. Yeah. Something crazy, right? Because they're saying, "Oh, y'all gonna get tips."
Yeah.
My thing is, no, pay those people what they worth and let them keep their tips too. And if my meal has to be some more money, 10% higher, then do it that way.
Yeah,
I agree.
How do you include gratuity, and then what about the service?
Exactly.
What if the service
ain't
is
always
trash?
A1.
Hey, I agree with Michael. He said, "What if the service is bad?" Exactly.
Right.
But that's why I agree with what G said. Just make the price of the meal go up.
Absolutely.
So it's just even around the board.
Right.
So then if the service is bad, you can go to the manager. Even though you should go to the manager anyway, you should go to the manager and be like, look, I didn't appreciate my service. Then, you can, go further from there.
I don't agree with gratuity. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, I'm a tipper though, but you shouldn't be telling me how much to tip. That ain't your place.
Well,
That's
usually gratuity, right? For the most part, it's with big parties over 6 or more, right? Now, that's a lot of work.
No, they're saying that they're basically what they're doing.
Yeah, no, that's how this came up. They're starting to just do it.
No, they do it.
If you go do it, if you go buy something solo, if it's 2 people, they're putting it on everybody's tab.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is new to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I don't agree with that.
It seems like they're getting more greedy. Because not only are they doing that, but now because of COVID, like I told you before, if you go somewhere and you don't have the exact change, they round in your meal. Basically, if you pay $10 for something,
and it's $9.59, they're not giving you a change.
They're not giving you that. They keeping it.
Oh.
You're gonna have the exact change, but they're not gonna lower what they're selling. You're just gonna have to round. They're gonna round up, and you got to pay for that.
Damon, you are right. The gratuity is shared amongst the staff because you do got to pay for the dishwasher, the bus boy, the host.
So wait, does everybody split it evenly?
Yes, at the end of the night.
That's trash.
But that
it
still
is split. It's
that's
not
trash.
evenly, but it is split.
But that still doesn't change the fact that the price and the cost for your meal is what I'm paying for. So if you want to get real technical, I'm paying for this meal. Whatever I give you extra outside of this, that's up to me. That's like if you come up in here and I charge you for the haircut. Whatever you give me outside of that, that's up to you.
But you're kind of saying the same thing me and G saying, right? Or G and I are saying, right? Now, if the price of the food is the price of the food, now if they feel instead of charging gratuity, they should just charge more for the food, right? So then that comes in. So all that should be included in the meal as far as the service.
Are you saying if they charge more though that they can get rid of gratuity then? If they just charge the price, if they raise the prices up?
Yeah,
I think
so. You're not cool with gratuity then?
I think what's happening, like I agree with what AJ was saying, like pay people. Like the cost of living is too high. I agree with that because what's happening, these businesses are using tips as an excuse to not pay their people.
Right.
And then they're making the prices misleading. That steak is not the price that it say on the menu. If you're gonna charge me 20% more and I gotta pay that or 18%. Just put it on there and raise the hourly wage of your workers.
So they got us paying the employees.
Exactly.
Now,
they subsidizing what they got to pay the employees by adding 18% extra onto our bill.
Now, like I said, this is new to me. If we getting charged gratuity for just me, I have a big problem with that. But if it's a family of 6 or more and they charge a gratuity, I have no problem for that because that's extra work for the server because that's one person trying to handle, what could be 2-3 tables at a time.
You know what? I know that's customary.
That too,
See, here's the thing.
It's still not.
They got us doing stuff that's customary that don't make no damn sense.
Right.
It still don't make sense because if you waiting 6 tables and it's 2 people at each table, it's the same thing as waiting.
Wait, but you're going to have this table of 6, right?
Right.
Then you're going to have all these other tables. So
I got you.
This big table, you're still going to have your other tables.
But if you was getting paid appropriately, that shouldn't be that big of an issue.
How you think?
Because then you can still get tipped.
How do you think your clients would feel when you be cutting like groups of 3 sometimes, a father and 2 boys? Because it's 3 of them now. That's like 6 niggas each.
Hey, I gotta charge y'all 20% more.
So if you start charging 20% gratuity to that family, you probably won't get them back.
That's a good
probably
point.
Not.
You know what I'm saying? What you mean gratuity? You told me the cut was X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, but it's 6 of y'all.
But it's
and you point to a little ass corner, a sign in the corner.
But listen to this. You're still dealing with one person at a time in your chair. When you're sitting doing tables, like I said, I used to wait. I used to wait tables, right? That can be very difficult. Because sometimes them tables do get more than 6.
See, he was a waiter. I think that's what's going on.
Yes, I was a waiter.
But we're in the business of service. And I just want to say, too, that we're talking about, like, gratuity. It's still like a tip. It's over and beyond what you do.
That's what it is.
Well, what does the word gratuity come from? If I'm not mistaken, that's what? Is that from
and then
it might be gratitude.
Yeah, as far as like 6 tables and 12 people or 20 people, whatever, like we all choose our jobs, you know what I mean?
If it could,
you know what you're getting into when you
the bottom line is they need to make more money. These businesses are not paying these people enough money. If you making $2 an hour, I'm tripping on tips. I'm fighting, I'm stressed, I'm trying to work extra shifts.
Right.
I'm really upset when somebody doesn't tip me what I think I'm worth, right?
Right.
But if my hourly wage is enough to pay my bills, then on the flip side, I'm no longer that stressed, and I'm not putting it off on the people
Right.
that I'm serving.
Facts.
Because you might, not only can your service be bad sometimes, but
The food could be bad.
you might you might have a patron that's bad. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen
That's
too,
right.
where you want to be an a-hole and somebody's serving you with great service. That's stressful too. But if I'm not if I already know, like when you were serving, I know we're going over a little bit, my bad. I just got a question. When you were serving, did you ever come to a table where you knew this person's not tipping?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's my point. So
And
now,
the parties, it kind of gets like the struggle is real. Like I've seen some crazy, like real, absurd behavior and going out in parties. That's why I really don't like to do that, to this day, like going out with big parties, because people do be tripping for no reason. And that's just not my type of crowd. So,
understand.
I tip, I don't have no problem with it.
Yeah,
I love,
I have no problem. I
doing that or
over-tip.
whatever.
I don't.
And honestly, it's some people out here, maybe that's why it's a bad rap now, because
Yeah.
people just disrespected it.
I
You know
tip
what
my
I mean?
mechanic.
yeah, so don't get
I'm
it
big
twisted.
on tips, bro.
We all agree with tipping.
Right.
Yes.
We do.
I
But
just
you shouldn't tell me how much I need to tip.
and I'm not even against gratuity
It's
in
like
itself.
nobody can tell Meek how much that $20.
Right.
That's a good point.
Hey, y'all, we gotta end on something. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, just pay your employees, man. Pay these people.
This is our last episode of the year 2020, y'all. We kicking it out the door.
Hey, we
Going
can go
into
over.
2021, episode 48. We almost at a year, okay, doing this.
So
We
that's the
thank you
last
guys.
episode of the year.
Thank
Last
you for
episode
rolling
of
with
the
us. Thank you for being with
Damn.
us all this year, 2020 or whatever. We had a roller coaster year.
Roller coaster.
And it's not over yet.
Right.
But
Y'all
we
watched
love
us
you.
grow
Thank
so
you.
much.
Exactly. Thank you for growing with us. We continuously on our grind
Man.
with this or whatever. I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all. We really do, man. I remember we didn't have none of these banners or nothing.
Exactly.
We was at one table, cooped all up against each other.
Squished
Exactly.
in.
I was looking at some of the old videos
We
the
was
other
all
day.
stiff.
Man, you wasn't even moving.
Hey,
This nigga
I
Jason
used to-
was so. All of us though low key too. Yeah.
like what you talking
No,
about?
I enjoy the show as much as I fight about this show off air and say how I do not want to be on the show. I do enjoy being
Yes.
on the show with you guys. I love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love
And
y'all, man.
you know,
Exactly. Happy 13th anniversary to my boo too. All right.
celebration! Celebration!
I always forget to do this. I want to shout out a couple people. I always say I'm gonna do it and I forget. My boy Marquise, check out his music. My boy Avery, appreciate you for timing in.
Exactly.
No
What's
doubt.
the t-shirt company?
Cool table and
Table. Thank you so much. I
Chacho
love the
Tees,
shirt. Chacho Tees.
Boss, I
Exactly.
quit. Who else y'all got?
Pure
Wavy
Image
Wolf.
Apothecary.
Wavy
Go
Wolf,
get the Wavy Wolf
Exactly.
brush.
Pure Image
Trap
Apothecary.
Kitchen,
Check
you
them
know,
out,
always
please.
showing support.
Right.
you know.
Yes. Unique Cosmetics.
Yes.
Check them all out.
Yes.
And y'all can DM us with whatever y'all want us to, shoot out there
Yeah.
for y'all. Let us know.
And we'll put it in the box.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
day.
Have a good one.
Thank you.